Hello, everybody. Hello, Gidge. Hello, Painting Polish. Hello. If you're wondering why there's like jizz on my nails, it's because I just jizzed on my nails. No, that is not true. It's because I was using the cuticle softener really fast because I wanted to soften my cuticle and remove them. I know that's a fascinating idea for everybody. No one's ever thought of it. Come on out. There we go. I always have a little bit left over. Free the nip. I'm not going to free the nip, but I am not wearing a bra right now. I was wearing this morning when Danny and I recorded the podcast, and in the podcast, the full view of me, and I was just like very boobalicious, and I was like, I should at least though, I could put on a bra, but TBH, I think that this is fine. My music is a bit loud. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. It felt like it might be a bit loud. How are y'all today? How are you, Gidge? I have been looking at the new cowboy collection from Mooncat, and this polish is not in the Mooncat, but or in that collection. But they have a polish that they came out with a little while ago called Pandemonium, and it looks like such a freaking juicy red. Need to redo your nails. PPU might be dangerous for you. I hope it's dangerous for you. I really hope it is. All right, everybody enjoying watching me lint roll my titties? I'm sure that you all have been waiting for that for your whole life. Now I feel like my music's too soft. Maybe that's because it just faded out. I can go a little bit higher. Let's see. Might just be that my headset's low. That's probably it. But yeah, I'm doing David Bowie nail art today and Andy Warhol nail art today. It makes more sense than what it sounds like, and it's not just an excuse for my David Bowie stamping plate. Although I have needed an excuse for that. So, wait, is it bad again? Is it still too loud? Is it still? No, okay. Thank you. So you're being a brat. I love it. All right. So, basically, the reason, yes, what is your update? Hold on, I'm gonna close all of these. Oh wait, not that window. I need that window. Let's see. You're not Shrekking anymore. I'm really happy you're not Shrekking anymore. I am also not Shrekking anymore, which is amazing. I think I'm gonna be completely out of what has been a Shark 2 weeks. Not just one Shark week, but 2 Shark weeks. I think I'm gonna be out of that soon. So, I am trying today. I'm taking my picture of, or my stamp of David Bowie as Jareth in Labyrinth, and I'm gonna kind of turn it into this. Is basically what I'm going to do. Or this, but this. I am going to do the Marilyn Monroe treatment on David Bowie, because the thing about Andy Warhol, the reason he painted pop art the way that he did, I mean, there's a few different reasons, but one of the reasons is he heard you should paint what you love, and he took that very literally. So he painted things like Campbell soup cans, which he had Campbell soup for every lunch for 20 years. And he stenciled and painted celebrities, and that's one of the big reasons he did that. And so I thought, what a better way to honor his legacy than to take something that I love that is not high art or not considered high art and turn it into an Andy Warhol painting. Yes. Congrats on the end of your extended Shark Week. Thank you. Let me get everybody's shout outs, by the way. We got Starry. We got Gidge. We got Painting Polish. We got them all, everybody. No matter what you're looking for, we got you. How are you doing, Starry? How are you doing? By the way, my nails are doing very nicely right now. Oh, my light was not turned up all the way. I've been using the Orly Breathable Protein Boost base coat. Or, well, I mean, it's a treatment, but it's a base coat. I've been using it over and under my nails like Danny does. And given they don't get too hard and break, I think I like it. Anyone who thinks Bowie isn't high art should reconsider their opinions. I agree. But like saying something like that in Andy Warhol's era would be like, nowadays, like, I think that, you know, most people could have like a conversation about that. But back in his day, saying shit like that about like mainstream celebrities or about like things that were not high art was like so freaking controversial. It was very dumb. Don't get me wrong, but it was very, very dumb. Yes, you know. I have been obsessed with Andy Warhol since high school. I used to be more obsessed. I do, though. I have had this pop box in my background. Can we? By the way, my desk is so messy right now. I've had this in my background for a long time. And I don't remember exactly where I got it. This is cool, though. I didn't even... No! My stamper, for some reason, like, there's this stamp of, like, this cow. A ring pop stamp. With, like, a cow on it. I don't know why it was open. I also have a bunch of his Polaroids. Like, not the originals, obviously, but books of his Polaroids. Don't need that. I haven't looked through this box in years. It's just a bunch of his photography. You know what to do to your nails. Hoping your PPU rewind comes soon. I hope it does too. Is it on its way? God, there's so much random crap in here. Like Zodiac stuff. I'm like, oh wait. No, that's not his writing. I'm like, did I write on this? Because actually that looks kind of like my writing. In that it is like next to it. So yeah, oh, here's like the thing walking you through the pop box. I like a lot of his writing, a lot of the things that he said, even more than I like his art. I've always been fascinated by his personality, by the company he kept. He coined the term It Girl, which this chick was the original It Girl, and I don't remember what her name is. Actually. Hi, Eric! Are you just here because I'm not wearing a bra? It must be the middle of the freaking night for you. Or like very early in the morning. You're gonna do everything in your power not to rant about your opinions on art today. I don't know. You can rant a little bit. You can rant a little bit about your opinions on art. I don't think I have a super exciting opinions on art. Hold on though. I need to remember what this chick's name is. There's a movie about her called Factory. Because as much as I love Andy Warhol and really like what am I trying to say? I'm a big fan of Andy Warhol, and a lot of the stuff that he said resonates with me. But I'll read you a few of his quotes if you're not familiar, and we can talk about that. But it seems like he was a pretty shit friend. I'm gonna be honest with you. He doesn't seem like I was right, Edie Sedgwick. For some reason, I thought that I was thinking of Kira Sedgwick. I was like, that's not her name. That's some modern actress's name. No, Edie Sedgwick. It's 1 a.m. You're about to head to bed. You obviously can't type anymore. You don't believe that anything that was designed to hang or sit in a museum is actually art. You think it's tainted. That is a very interesting perspective. What do you mean by tainted? I want to hear more about this. Yeah, so we have a lot of things. Dang! There's a sticker, too. I swear to God, I don't remember the last time. Oh, hey, I have a ticket to the Andy Warhol Museum. I wonder if that's still valid. Probably is, to be honest. Maybe I should have taken this all out and, like, framed it. I was just reading a lot about these soup cans before we started. And the thing that I took away from that more than anything is that I wish that, like, I've never seen pepper pot soup. What is pepper pot soup? I want to know what pepper pot soup is. They also had Scotch broth. I want to know what all these things are. That is my desire. Hello, welcome back. All right, yeah, he did a bunch of stuff for the Velvet Underground. Dang, okay, I shouldn't look through all of this stuff. He and I do have, or is this from Elizabeth Taylor? This is from Elizabeth Taylor. Was it dated by her? Dang. Obviously, okay, I don't think that these are original. That'd be very strange. Yeah, obviously I think they're just copies that got into every one of these boxes. So yeah, what is this? Now and release from Warhol Films Inc. This must be some sort of like toy of some variety, like some sort of paper activity. It says imitation of Christ in his mouth. Okay, anyway. So that's a tour of my Andy Warhol pop box that I've had since I lived with my mom. But I should consider like using that sticker and maybe putting up this button or something. I don't know. Or maybe going to the Andy Warhol Museum. Perhaps I should also like consider that. All right. I was thinking of doing like a background that kind of looked like this. This does look somewhat close to this Warhol color. Hi, Danny! Hello, hello. I was just going through my Andy Warhol pop box. One thing that I find really fascinating about Andy Warhol and the things that he said is that he once said that in the future, everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. That's where the term 15 minutes of fame comes from. And I think he was right. I don't know if that was his intention. I should probably look more into that quote. But I actually feel like with the advent of the internet, like that was a pretty prophetic statement, to be honest. Time to use the pop collection by Orly. Actually, there are two. So I am doing this treatment on Bowie. So I'm thinking Orly Vintage, Claim to Fame, and connect the dots. So actually, time to get the pop collection out. Maybe we were too hard on the Orly pop collection. I think that we know we were too hard. Because, like, it has really good creams in it. Yeah, it actually has a use. We were way too hard. All right. Let's read this. Let's get in here, okay? Okay, so museum history has a part where the concept of a museum actually changed what the concept of art was. Before the museum, art was mostly freestanding or actually had a purpose in the real world. That makes total sense. Once museums started, artists knew that to be in a museum that had to design, they had to design their works to be displayed in a museum. Hence the creation of canvas paintings. As a result, art made for a museum is as manufactured as anything made in history. TBH, high-key agree. I've never thought of it that way, but like that all tracks. That makes perfect. As I'm spitting across the room, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. It's always so funny when we like aggrandize things from the past as like not being as commercial or being higher quality or whatever. I can think of a few examples of this, but like that basically, where we're like, oh, they don't make real art anymore, and it's like that art was as purposefully manufactured for its audience as any other art ever was. So like, why you bugging? Help get decide, Danny. That's why I'm going to do a museum studies degree. Look, get a degree with your spite. If you can't do anything else, you can't beat them. Learn about them. Actually, I might use that other new color club I got. I use that new color club. Yeah, that new color club is good. So, need Claim to fame, as I was going to call it, clam to fam. I don't know why I was going to call it that, but I was. And I kind of did. I really did not. Let me connect the dots. Is not there. Not there. I have no idea where connected. Bird of Paradise again. My Caliente. Is this connect the dots? That's Can You Dig It? Hold on, I'm having an issue. I'm having an issue. Who's being had? Where the fuck is connect the dots? I'm so annoyed. I can't find connect the dots. Oh, we were just saying hi to each other and ignoring you. Good, good. Continue, continue. Hello, son. You were late and super sleepy. Well, I'm so happy to have you here. Let me give you a shout out. Let me give Danny a shout out. Son. Danny, should I wash my car so I can put a pic of my car in the car match collab post? Maybe too lazy to do that. Put a picture of your car and model. Like, find a picture of somebody else's car. Okay, one sec. Let me... I swear to God. Like... Honestly, don't know why this isn't... I swear to Gorb. Wait, is this it? Have I just been not? No, that's Embrace Danger. Why is it though? Why? Don't understand. Okay, my last resort is checking my box. Not in my box. I don't understand what could have happened to me. I don't use it that often. What the hell? Okay, you found anything you want to stream. You just have to get it, but it's $30 and you spent your fun money for this month on nail polish. What game is it? Nikki, hello! I love you. It'd be funny to match a dirty car, and I agree. Yes, I do agree. It'd be funny to match a dirty car. It's true. Thank you, Gidge. Thank you. Nikki, quick question. No, you don't know where my connect the dots is. You don't know where that is. That's an okay match with that picture, but I feel like connect the dots completely matches it. It's just not. Oh. Hello? Hello? Just going through all of my drawers, hoping it'll... Just hoping! I randomly put it in my bottom drawer. Literally, what the fuck happened to it? That is still not it. Or not, okay. One last look. We're not it, right? We're not it. This is not it. But is it it? It's kind of close to it. Connect the dots would be it. Not it. You're not. You're not it. Fuck. Why? Are either of you it? You're not it. That's not it either. All right, well, I'm gonna have to go with something that's not it. Whew, Jesus. Stray. Oh yeah, are you just hearing about Stray? I feel like it was like everywhere a while back. Another nail snapped. I'm so sorry. Are you using like a hardener on it? All right, what was it? Let me see what you were saying. What were you saying? Stray gods. I'm like, didn't Colette play Stray? I feel like you should know about it. You watch someone else stream, it looks super fun. Okay. Hello? Lilu? That was me a second ago, Lilu. I was looking for a freaking polish, and I could not find one. The one I was looking for specifically. And I'm very, very cross about that. Okay. I guess Bird of Paradise is close enough. But what the fuck? Orderly decided that it wasn't, that I didn't deserve the pop collection, and they took it from me. So, here is our color story. I'm gonna do pink on my thumb and my index finger, even though they're right next to each other, I think. Because I want my index finger to be the first. I want it to go like in kind of the order that it is in the picture. Let me show the picture again. This picture, but we're doing it David Bowie style. All right. What is this plate that I have? I have this from Sugar Bubbles. This is a labyrinth plate, and it's very fantastic, and I want to use it more. I really want to use it with Sizzle and Shade's Labyrinth collection, but I haven't yet. And that's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right. By the way, look how gorgeous my nails look. This is I'm gonna give some credit to the Orly Breathable Protein Boost. I feel like that's been a really nice base coat. So yeah. Thank you, Orly, for including that. Because I probably wouldn't have tried it. But I did. And I love it. Yeah, Sugar Bubbles has a lot of really amazing plates, but they're really hard to shop for. They're on Lantern and Ren. They just don't have good pictures. I'm so sorry Danny isn't helping you. Danny's got a lot on Danny's mind. All right, all right. As much as I wanted to do like every single nail with this new pink Warhol, maybe I'll put that on my other hand. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will put that on my other hand. Actually. All right. Let's get in here. I've also started painting the back of my nails. I'm just extremely curious how, if I continue to do this, which I intend to, I just want to see, like, if my nails grow longer, if they don't break as soon. I'm so curious. You're off to bed. Okay, I hope your room cooled down too. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging. You're gonna do sandcastle nails. Well, ooh, are you gonna use some street sand? I am putting base coat underneath my nail, not color. But Danny does this to strengthen her nail and to stop water from getting in the back. And I'm trying it out. I'm gonna see if this is the lifestyle for me. It's the lifestyle for Danny, which I respect greatly. Danny has big, beautiful nails. Yeah, it is a throwback. Street sand. There you go. You paint underneath and end up picking at it the whole time until it's gone. I haven't had a problem with that with this base coat. Like, yeah, when it dries, there's like a little bit of like, there's a little bit of like dried base coat that just kind of like is on my finger. But it kind of just like comes off. It seems fine. Thank you, Shalaris. I need that. I think maybe it's just because I talked a lot today because Danny and I recorded, but I'm also feeling like I am a little bit, like maybe I'm coming down with something. What if I got COVID again? Holy shit. It does not, I don't think it feels like COVID did. Yes, check out the podcast. On Tuesday, episode 22 should be coming out. It should be coming out. And then next month will, I think, be our 1-year anniversary. Actually, Danny, I think that episode we just recorded might end up being our anniversary episode, but maybe we will make a special anniversary episode for the next one. Yeah, it's been 1 year since we started doing this together. Let's see, Barbie. You should just rename Barney Barbie. Barbie. If you don't, I'm going to. Barney wants a snack, and I need to get him one. I've been sleeping the whole day, and he hasn't really had one other than his medicine snack. I know that feel, though. You're so bad at paying attention to anniversaries. Don't even worry about it. Let's just vibe, you know? Let's just vibe literally and figuratively. Let's just vibe it. Have y'all... Wait, I mean, we just said... There should be no issue with doing that because you change your nails so frequently. Your nails are getting moisturized regularly. If you have long-term enhancement like gel overlays, and I would recommend that because you need to get the oils to the underside. So I think it's a good idea. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I changed my nails. I did a secret mani. That only I was allowed. Thank you for the lurk, Rhina. I love you too. You're just so bad at paying attention. You know, I love your lurks, and I just love seeing you. You're amazing, and I hope you have a great one. I will take a lurk from you anytime. All right. I'm going to actually put Bird of Paradise on my... That's not correct. For some reason, your Illuminati redeem didn't play all the way out. Let me play it the whole way out. I don't know why it stopped, or is it just that I didn't hear it? There we go. There we go. All right. Have y'all been up? Have y'all gotten up on the frickin'... Not even the Colleen Ballinger related drama. It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. Oh my god. I wish I could say I've never experienced a person like Johnny Silvestri before. It is one erotic mixer, and I'm not wearing a bra today. Mixer on, tits out. Sorry, I'm looking in there and I can still see that it's not fully mixed. So I'm just kind of really, really working for that. I'm really working for it. But yeah, so if you are not aware, I know that a nail art stream is where you go to for all this information, but Colleen Ballinger was also Miranda Sings, accused of being inappropriate with children. Seems like she very much was. And everybody in her group that wasn't a child seems to be incredibly sus, including this guy, Johnny Silvestri, who keeps just being like, oh, if you think Colleen is bad, wait till you hear my story about what her ex-husband did. And that's basically the end of what he'll say. Because I watched an interview, I watched the video made from an interview. They didn't release the entire interview. But Swoop asked 4 separate times what actually happened, and all he could really say was that this guy had an ego, and that he had given him his phone number, that Johnny had given Josh, the older man, that Josh had given Johnny his phone number, but it was clearly it was not what he was saying, and he had no story whatsoever. It was very weird. I think we've all met someone like Johnny. I hate people who make a trauma a competition. My trauma does not affect your trauma, and the fact that he made it up is just awful. Yes, it is such a clusterfuck. Yeah. I can't say I am surprised really at all about the fact that someone in their close circle was like that. Because yeah, he has basically just been defaming this guy. And that just seems to be the long and short of it. She's just like defaming, or he's just like defaming this other guy. And I don't know. It's just, I guess I'm not surprised to know that the people in her circle were all just like awful. Wait, what is happening? You just saw the new collab you're talking about on Discord. Yes! Gidge is putting together a Shark Week collab. And I think that everybody who enjoys talking about their periods, they should join it. You flat out unfollowed someone that I thought would have had a good connection when I saw I was amused by Johnny Depp's dismay and pain in the trial process. Oh my God. So cruel. So cruel. Like, so cruel. That is not okay. Yes, a Shark Week collab. For not sharks. Don't go in the water. It's Shark Week. This polish is a bit chunky. And I have shaken it up to the moon and back. And it still has some chunks in it. But I think it's going to end up being fine in the end. I just think it has some chunks in it. By the way, I'm going to grab a little pair of scissors if I have one. Because Everybody, why is it every time I clean up, it's messy? Is it because I'm bad at that sort of thing? No, it can't be. It's the stuff's problem. It's my stuff's problem. See, I don't want to take either his or Mrs. Heard's side because they were both horrible. Yeah, that's my exact thought, Shalaris. They were horrible, rancid train wrecks for each other. Yeah. But the fact that she was like, this is funny and amusing to me, it's like, yeah, I'm never showing up to your stream again. Bye, bitch. Yes. Yes. I agree. You know, I think that it's good to hear both sides of a story, but like, and like, maybe not, but specifically in like the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case, it's like, there were problems. And I hope they both get the help and support they need, whatever it is that they need that will help them get better, to a better state within themselves and to in a better state with the outside world. And of course, like I want that for everybody, because that includes, that's a pretty broad statement. I would like everybody to come to peace with themselves and be able to come to peace with others and everything. Yeah, when you're finding someone suffering funny, you're not a good person. Yeah, I think that that's a pretty fair statement. You've always loved Johnny Depp's acting, but if I heard any reason to condemn him, it would have, I would have, and there was nothing that was bad enough that made me want to never watch his movies again. Although I think Amber Heard is a bad person, I still don't want to see her in pain. Yeah. It's such a tough thing. I'm looking for something. And I can't find it. Oh, I was looking for my tiny little scissors. I guess I'm not allowed to have tiny little. I just want to snip off the fuzzy edges of my cleanup brush. And I would like a tiny little scissors. Maybe I can do it with this adorable rainbow chrome nail clipper. I actually have 3 of these exact cleanup brushes in my drawer behind me, but I don't want to use them yet. There we go. That's a little better. It would have been better if I'd had like an actual tiny pair of scissors, is what I would like, but beggars can't be choosers, and I'm choosing to be a beggar today. I need to turn off my phone. There are many collabs happening, and it's all very fun. All right. Do not disturb. For 3 hours. Turn it on. Okay, what is happening? There we go. Wait. Post it. Oh, wait, did you post it to Insta? Is it posted to Instagram, to the gram? Yes. Okay. I want to make a good post for that, so I'm going to do it after stream. I will repost that. It'll be amazing. I'm so excited. Yeah. So, please DM L'Amazing Nails on Instagram if you would like to be a part of the Shark Week collab. I'm very excited. All right. Let's go in with this pink called Warhol from my Color Club order. I do have to say, as frustrating as that whole Johnny Silvestri scenario is, and as much as I wish he wasn't getting this attention, because good or bad, he is getting this attention, it does feel good to see somebody, to see somebody so thoroughly put in their place. Like, it is absolutely just like there's at least a little bit of justice in the world. That's the thing. Not quite one coat, but dang, close. Oh yeah, does it have a due date? Ongoing. All right. So this is from my big Color Club order. Their new brushes are absolutely incredible. This is my favorite style of brush, when it's like a nice paddle brush, but it's not like too wide and too bushy. It's just nice and flat, delivers a nice amount of polish. I know I'm using the word nice a lot. Oh, dang, I should have put the orange on my pinky. Oh, well. You feel horrible for Adam McIntyre. He's been taken advantage of so many times. He absolutely has. And if there's one thing that I hope for him is, I mean, obviously I hope for his happiness and stuff. And safety, above all. His safety. But, you know, I didn't know who he was before all of this, and it's a sad way to get into the public eye, but I hope he just has such an incredibly bright future. And I hope that 5 years from now, he is just really holding his own, a YouTube name, but without people immediately associating this with him. It was really nice. There's this other Irish creator that I follow called Vangelina Scov. And it was funny because she was like, yeah, I've worked with Adam McIntyre before, but I didn't realize it was like post 2020. But she didn't even realize that this had been like, that he had been involved in this. Like, she hadn't seen his video. But people would occasionally message her being like, oh, did you know that he's like, he's problematic and was problematic to Colleen Ballinger? And she was just like, no, what? I don't know. Actually, I think she knew a little bit about it. She just didn't know that there were like people bullying him on the internet. Like, she didn't know that like there were legit people who saw him as being in the wrong. But one would hope that they don't. Oh, you love her? You watch her? Yes. You know, I actually don't follow her dissociated stuff. I've watched a little bit of it. I've watched like some of the bigger like roundups and stuff, but I haven't watched a lot of that. I just think she's really nice. You know what I mean? I really enjoy watching her. And if I'm going to hear news about online drama from somebody, she's like probably the only specifically drama channel that I still watch. Around the time all that stuff with Creepshow Art was happening, I was watching a lot of drama channels. But then I think I finally just... Unfollowed everybody but her. Unless, you know, there's people who you could say are drama channels, like Swoop. But yeah, I don't know if y'all watched Adams. I know that there's like a part of the audience that's just like, why do we even care about any of this? Even watching Adams' first Colleen video, and I never said how everyone flipped against him. It was manipulation, pure and simple, you know? Like, I mean, think of it in terms of Simply Nailogical. Now, Simply Nailogical is not like this. He does not get into group chats and pit her fans against each other. But y'all know the Simply stans, like some of us are them, but we're all adults here. But people who would rally against anybody naysaying anything she did, regardless of the fact that Simply never told anybody to do that. But imagine she was telling people to do that. You know what I mean? Imagine she was telling people. There would be people who would rally up beside her regardless of like whether or not they even think it's the truth. And besides the fact so many people were children. You know, they're easily confused. It's just a fucking mess is what it is. Sorry, my nails are so nice right now. Like, am I falling in love? Am I falling in love? You subscribe to all the drama channels just so I can see when big things happen on YouTube. Yeah, that's totally fair. I just saw that somebody did a thing about Penguin Zero Z Critical? Is that his name? And it's a channel I've never watched before, but I'm curious about that. I hardly know anything about that guy, but I'm curious about it. I'm enjoying how I'm doing Andy Warhol art, and I feel like we're talking about a topic that Andy Warhol would have been very much approved of, because although it is a serious topic, it's also quite a vapid topic. Like, you know, or at least something that people would consider to be vapid, but much like the art he made stuff out of was not considered art worthy, but he made it worthy, and this stuff might not be considered newsworthy, but it is actually newsworthy. Maybe not the Johnny Silvestri stuff, except for to expose that he was lying about somebody and tarnishing their name. Other than that, like, the world does not need to know about that dude. But as Swoop says, it's not drama, it's dangerous. So whenever I hear that somebody's kid watches YouTube, I'm just like, hi, make sure you're watching that YouTube with them, and don't let them talk to their favorite online celebrities, please. Let's see. Doing it for clout for his 15 minutes. I know, right? Oh my god. Ugh, that guy. All right, so we're gonna let this dry a little bit, and while we let it dry, I'm gonna look through a few exciting Andy Warhol quotes. Wait, what happened to my Andy Warhol quotes? Of course, the title of this stream is an Andy Warhol quote. Not the entire thing. He never said anything about David Bowie as far as I'm aware. You know, he probably did say something or another about David Bowie. It's not like they were completely like out of the same, you know, time period. But yeah, nothing that I really know. But yeah, art is anything you can get away with. I enjoy that. And so you finally placed your Stirk order. Good job. Good job. You love Moist Critical. He isn't politically correct in any way, but he isn't an asshole. He's just very plain spoken. Every few months, someone gets upset that he won't speak the way they want him to, and it blows over because Charlie's viewers don't pay attention. That's fair. That's fair. What I saw, okay, so the freaking thumbnail that I saw was like victims of Critical or Charlie or whatever. I think that's what it was. And in the background, it had like, I think it had like, what's his name? Nikocado Avocado and Sneeko? So maybe I'm misreading the title because, like, I don't think of those guys as being victims of anything except for themselves. But, like, that's just because they have horrible reputations. Just absolutely horrible, horrible reputations. He draws me in with his clickbait titles, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. I only see him in other people's videos about topics. The only time I ever see him. I might do a third coat on my middle finger. But yeah. I have like specific beef with Nikocado Avocado. Nikocado Avocado is a YouTuber who started doing mukbangs, gained like hundreds of pounds, and basically just acts like a crazy person. And the thing that I don't like about him is I think he gained all the weight on purpose. So he's so much as admitted to this, but I think he gained the weight on purpose to be a fat character on YouTube and do fat-phobic stereotypes for YouTube. And I don't think that's cool. I think it's fat-phobic. I'm not sitting here going like, a lot of people are like, LOL, he knows what he's doing. I like him because of that. And then there's a lot of people who think, oh my God, he's a train wreck and I just can't look away and I hate to love him, love to hate him. I just hate to hate him. I just am like, I hate you. You are one of the reasons that my people, for lack of a better term, have a bad reputation. Let's see. You never see Charlie Godfrey as someone who didn't deserve it, but you're not an avid watcher. Yeah, I've never seen a clip of anybody I've never seen a clip of anybody talking about him where it seemed like he wasn't just being chill. I think one time he talked about, actually, I don't know. I don't know enough about him. I don't know enough about him. So I shouldn't be like that guy we were just talking about, where if he didn't know shit about shit, he would pretend he knew shit about shit and just make shit up. Sometimes it's fine to just say you don't know. All right. I should start stamping my Bowies. Maybe I'll do my thumb again as well, just to make sure I've got full. This isn't the most perfect bottle of polish I've ever used, but I did buy it at a TJ Maxx. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. It is not self-leveling very good on my thumb. Let's see, I don't really follow anyone calling him out because it never goes anywhere. He never leaves his house. He lives with his cat. It's good enough for me till I see someone prove otherwise. He loves his cat. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. All right, we're going to let that dry a little bit. I'm going to put top coat on. Grab some stampers and we'll clean them and we'll stamp some David. What are you? No, it's the back of my pop box. All right. There we go. Yes, I saw your wave nails. They're gorgeous. You also miss Corpse Husbands Among Us. I have never watched, and I don't actually even think I've ever played Among Us. Me show off Danny's nails. Sorry. I'm singing along to my stupid music. I love the blood drip on the side of your Shark Week. Danny Shout. Thank you. Suggest a strong password for Danny Shout. Perfect. There we go. These are gorgeous, Danny. Absolutely stunning. Look at these. Look at them! They're so good. So good. And he used beige aesthetic. I love that one. Wait. Like who? Wait, what? What are you talking about? It was fun. Gidgely did play with some very questionable people. Okay, that's what it was. Yes. He finally found a use for it. Yep. Okay. All right. We're getting all of our Davids in a row. What we're doing. Get them all. Get them all stamped good. Time to stamp them good. I heard from Nikki that these plates are hard to use. Let's see if I can work my magic on them. I don't have much magic to work, so probably not, but maybe really good. You put it over Sassy Nespas, I can't do it, Sassy Nepal Blanc, but Sassy Naspas Blanc, and it went a lot better. Oh. I was looking at that Manny, and I was wondering where Sassy Nepal Blanc was. And you have now answered my question. Now I know. Thank you. Let's see. Oh my god! It turned out completely perfect. Perfect. Don't hold it upside down though, Stephanie, if you can avoid it. Because you're gonna accidentally stamp it on yourself. He is perfect! I mean, we all knew he was perfect. But he is even more perfect now. Okay. Let's get another one. I'm using these cotton pads because Quality Nails brought up using them. I also think I'm out of my cotton rounds. So I'm using these. No cat hair allowed. That's probably not cat hair, actually. That's probably just cotton. All right, let's do it again. That one didn't quite, like, there was too much of a thing in his hair, but it's coming out good. This so far is a really good plate, or at least a good image on this plate. It is behaving the way I would like it to behave. I don't have to discipline it. I would like to discipline David Bowie, though. I think that'd be pretty hot. Okay. All right. All right. Tomorrow I edit the podcast, and then I begin the true work on my project. And I have to, though, remind myself.
Stop it. Get some help.
Why are you telling me to stop it? Why? It looks so perfect. Damn. I feel so blessed that I have this. There we go. But yeah, I get to work on my big project, which is a video. And I'm going to do it, and I'm going to make it happen. That was actually a quote from Andy Warhol. I will read it in a second. Because my new goal has been to make shitty YouTube videos. And I have been succeeding very well in that goal. I don't think they've actually been that shitty. But I've been making them. Even if I'm worried they're going to be shitty. And they haven't been. I feel like my videos are good. Thank you. Thank you. But I'm giving myself permission to make shitty videos. And that's the important thing. The permission. All right. I can't believe this. Like, I had faith and hope in this stamping plate, but I can't believe it's so good. I literally can't believe it. And of course, perfection on old Krusty. Perfection. Okay, we have got 4 perfect Bowies. This, like, never happens. Maybe I'll be able to do both hands, start to finish, top coat and all tonight. Your goal is to not waste makeup this week and just record as soon as I get home before you wash your face. There you go. I am amazed that you wear makeup to work and then wash your face. I wear makeup for videos and streams and, like, going out. And, like, that is it. If I wear makeup to see you, you know you're, like, in the upper echelons of society in regards to me. Not to say that, like, the thing is, though, is that, like, Danny, like, I love seeing Danny, but I probably would not put on makeup just to see Danny. So maybe don't take that seriously. You know that I've been being fancy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Nah, exactly, thank you, because we chillin'. Exactly. We're keeping it real, because we're keeping it real, Danny. We're keeping it real. So, you were not expecting, rather, Clueless to be quite so incestuous, Danny? Were you disappointed? I'm keeping it real. That's the best part. What am I gonna tell our grandchildren? Not even my grandchildren. You want to play games? I'm calling your mother. You were so thrown off by that. I'm so sorry, Danny. You're valid, but at the same time, I'm gonna keep saying it. They weren't really brother and sister. And he was Paul Rudd. Freaking anime plot. You're right. You're right, and you should say it. I need to get I did a collab today, and then found out more about the collab. Or I did a mani, rather, yesterday for a collab, and turned it in. And then I found out more information for the rest of the people in the collab. I had already finished, so it didn't matter for me. And then I found out that I did the collab extra good. I was so proud of myself. And it was a complete coincidence. It was not like an educated guess or anything. It was just a complete coincidence. Okay, so I am going to do Jareth's face the same color and his hair the same color in every picture. I think. Well, you know, like, okay, so I'm looking at these. There definitely are different colors. So maybe I will do his face a different color. The hair looks like it's pretty much always the same, though. The hair looks like it's pretty much always the same. And the skin is, like, almost the same. So maybe I will grab a few other skin tones. Perhaps. Hello, by Panic Attack. Hello. You don't know if you'll be able to do that collab. Good, but you'll do your best with the plates you've got. I think you'll do it just fine. Just fine. Okay, what am I doing? I am getting some more skin tones. Get some more skin. All right, we got some skin tones. Just because Andy did different skin. So skin-like. So orally. That's where I get most of my skin tones. Much better at keeping it fake. Yeah, we are keeping it real. Because I'm keeping it real. Because I'm keeping it real. I don't know why I love that part so much. Maybe it's like one thing because like I feel like it's very strange to like get mad at like someone for shaving their head. I don't know. We're vibing though. We're keeping it real and we're also vibing. Oh, I also have to remember I've got to do the makeup first. Luckily his lips are nice and empty. So like, let's see what his lips are always like not a color. Like they don't put lipstick on him in Labyrinth. So I don't really know what to do with that. I don't really know. Unless I just want to give him red lips like Marilyn. I don't know. What do y'all think? I kind of, on the pink one, I kind of want to do the thing that's like happening with Marilyn up here. But like in reality, Jareth like isn't. I was looking up art to see what color people used for his they're just like pink. They're just like a normal pink. His shirt can change color. Yeah, you're vibing too. You have things to do, but losing steam. I think that having something on is a perfect way to kind of like finish the last of whatever your thing is. You guys have trouble concentrating on stuff unless like, not everything. Some things I can't do with stuff happening in the background, but some things I can only do with stuff happening in the background. All right. So, first things first. I'm going to do his makeup for this. So it looks like the pink is just like pretty pink in this picture. Then the hair and lips can stay the same. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. Background health focus, so does caffeine. Word. So let's color in David Bowie's eyes with Warhol. There we go. I know, right? Thank you. You like to work with SB Mowing. He's the guy that cleans up people's yards for free. Wait. Who's SB Mowing? Hello, Key. Hello. It's so good to see you. We are turning David Bowie into an Andy Warhol painting. So we gotta do his makeup pink. There we go. I need to put a little bit of white in his eyes because I don't want it to look weird. Actually, you know what? Do I need to put white in your eyes? Most of his eyes don't actually have, like, eye in it. It's mostly mower noise and not talking. Oh, wait. Oh, so you watch a guy on YouTube mow people's lawns while you're doing your nails? I'm in love, Danny. I'm in love. All right. We're gonna put pink on this because the Maryland version is like all pink. It's a pink background. He's wearing pink makeup. The whole shebang. And then we won't color in his lips. However, I don't know if every finger is gonna have enough room for the outfit. Specifically, I'm thinking about the pinky. There we go. You're glad the lawnmower season is almost over. That means leaf blower season. I'm so sorry. You can't stand lawnmowers and leaf blowers. It's your inner puppy. Do you like the sound of yard work? I've got a guy for you to watch. I'm not a huge fan of the sound of yard work. TBH. Ugh, he's gonna look so good. Okay. Let's do the hair next. So, his hair is kind of hard to pin down in the movie. I would call it like platinum brown is honestly what I would call his hair in the movie. Brown noise just makes me think of that episode of or is it the freaking South Park movie where there's like a brown note that you can hit that will make people shit their pants? Do y'all remember this? Is this just me? Yeah, his hair is kind of a platinum brown in the movie. But I'm just gonna use this very light pastel yellow. Because I think it will look good. And I think it will look appropriate. There we go. Yes, South Park. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Heat in my heart, though, how are you doing? I'm so happy you're here. For my David Bowie / Andy Warhol. Two of my favorite people from history. So sad they are from history. Neither of them were so old that they couldn't still be living today. But we had David Bowie a lot longer. And I'm grateful for how long we had him. So is this a strand of hair going down his face? I'm going to treat it like that, because that'll be more graphically interesting. Y'all better get used to this plate, because I'm probably going to do like 18 manis with it. And I'm pretty excited that I thought of it for this one, because it's letting me kind of really play with, you know, the graphic nature of this image. So, very exciting. Very exciting. Is anybody getting the new Mooncat? The, what's it called? The Midnight Rodeo collection? I am very tempted by a lot of those polishes. I did buy the Kelly collection. I bought that ASAP. Absolutely ASAP. Okay. Oh, we've got one more strand of hair. Going. Here we go. There we go. All right. He's got that. You got 2 from Kelly plus a random circ to get free shipping. What was the random circ, Danny? What was the random circ? Oh, yeah, body doubling. Danny and I have done body doubling. It was pretty good. It worked pretty well. Okay. Oh, we got to do his actual face. So for this one, it's a more of a pink skin on the original. So let's get in there with my very first knockwurst, which is one of my more pinky nude tones. Your dancing emotes are amazing. I love them. By the way, this week is going to be the Emperor's New Groove for movie night, which I have never seen all the way through. So now it's y'all's turn to introduce me to a new movie. I know everybody loves that movie, which is why I put it in the running. Because I was like, yo, people are definitely going to want to see me watch this. Oh my god, it's Pink Jareth! We love him. It is so good! See, that and Megamind. I haven't seen Megamind either! You need to all understand that I have been such a hipster for so long. So long. You know what? I wouldn't say no to a double feature, especially since I'm assuming they're both pretty short, right? Like, it's gonna be like probably 3 hours and not like 18 million hours. I would not really say no to that. Okay, so this one, the eye color is the same as the background. Oh, yep, everything's the same as the background on this one too, actually. On the green one. The only one that has it mixed up is the last one. Is the orange one, which is actually the third one for my nails. Double feature, double feature, double feature. All right. All right. All right. You've talked me into it. It is Husbando's birth week this week. So unless there is something extra special happening, we can make that work. But I know that at least one friend is coming down to visit. So we might want to go out, but given that we don't. Okay, and so the outfit is also this color. Get the outfit done. This is exactly the vibe I wanted tonight. Just do some good artwork. Think about Andy Warhol. Think about David Bowie. What was that quote I was thinking of? I was saying that one thing was a quote from him. Of course, in the future, everyone will be famous for 15 minutes, which I think he absolutely nailed. I think that's true. What was the other one I was thinking? Oh, yeah. Don't think about making art. Just get it done. Let everyone else decide if it's good or bad. Whether they love it or hate it, well, they're deciding, make even more art. That is a quote that I love from Andy Warhol, and I think it's something that we should all listen to. Oh no, I got some green in his hair. I could touch that up from the front though, if I really need to. Thank you. I hope he has a great birth week too. And yeah, I really cannot wait to see our friends, like the friend that's coming down. He used to always be over at our house. And then the pandemic happened. And then he got a job upstate. I'm not going to tell any of these stories because, like, they're work stories, but for somebody else's work. However, his stories from his old job were always incredible. They were always absolutely incredible. In every conceivable way, they were incredible. Like, he'd say shit and I'd be like, really? That happened? But, like, it was true. Alright. No! I covered up his side of his face with that. It's okay. Andy Warhol's ones aren't perfect either, honestly, so I think I'm okay. the thing I love about art is that, like, once you really, like, start, like, knowing about art, knowing about making art, you can look at, like, people who you think of as really amazing artists in whatever medium you're thinking of and be like, oh, I see a mistake there. And it's nice. I like that. I like that. Let's see. Been waiting to do more art lately, wanting to do more art. Kind of want to get a tablet to get into digital. I think that that's a really smart idea by Panic Attack. You're doing something similar, kind of repetitive, but it's got happy vibes. Yay! What's your help? Thank you, Rhina. What are Feeling Fantastic, Flaky Taco, and Crimson Void tips? You are always doing, like, such interesting tips. Rhina is banning people. If you want to share, if you want to put it in Discord, I'll bring it up. I do wish I hadn't fucked up that part of his face. Oh! Wait, Rhina? Right? Or are you talking about your nails or are you talking about Rhina? I don't freaking know. All I know is I see Rhina banning. I see her banning the hating. You know what I mean? They want to catch her writing dirty. I'm not fucking this up. I'm just so happy with this theme I chose. I also considered doing the worm from Labyrinth because that is also on this plate. But now that I know it stamps so good, you better expect like every single Manny. Oh, you're talking about, oh yeah, they're bots. Yes, yes. I didn't realize what you were. I thought you were like, what? Yeah. It's a great emote, isn't it? I love looking through this like see-through David Bowie. It's very satisfying. All right. So this one on the Andy Warhol original. It's also kind of a pinker tone. So maybe we'll use Don't Bossa Nova Me Around. Oh, looking at the clear David Bowie, it is very satisfying. Can we focus? Like, please. Wait, if I bring it even closer, will it? No, it won't. If I make it even weirder, will it be less weird? No. There, off to the side. Now it wants to focus. There we go. It also looks kind of squishy and I want to poke it. Yeah, absolutely. Stampers are kind of squishy and they are fun to poke. In fact, there is a whole like way of doing French tips that really just involves poking a stamper. When you boil it down, it's really just poking a stamper. All right. Let's get his face painted. I do wish we had that empty space next to his head. It would be funny, though, if Rhina just came in and started banning, like, absolutely random people. That would be pretty funny. Like, it wouldn't be good, but it would be funny. That one guy who banned everybody that had, like, a fan name that, like, had himself in their name. And he was a big streamer, too. I don't even know who it was, but he was a big streamer. There we go. Don't ban Gidge! Schlatt? Is that the guy's name? Giz, did you post your Manny? I'm excited to see it. Mods can't ban mods? Jay Schlatt. I believe you. I think you're right. All right. I'm also... do I want... Are these going to show up well? No, I'm going to paint the backs of these. I'm going to paint the backs of these. Because I must. It's not done! Your glitter grabber than top coat. Okay. Fine. Fine. Be that way. I'm loving this palette that is emerging. The colors of this palette. All right. You're doing Awestruck from your TJ Maxx Orly. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't think I have Awestruck, actually. I think I only have 2 or 3 from that Momentary Wonders collection. That's what that's from, right? The Momentary Wonders collection. Hillary did not like that collection. Hillary, I think, was wrong to not like that collection. I love it. I have Ephemeral. I know I have Ephemeral, and I have Flight of Fancy. Those are the ones I know I have. I'm almost out of Orly white tips. But I did get a new Color Club white. And the Color Club whites I've used have been very good. Or the one Color Club white I have used was very good. Okay. We're gonna fill Jareth in on the back. Obviously. Because I just want to make sure he's completely covered. I didn't have to do that, actually, because that's the color that he's going over, but I did it. I did it anyway. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got it. All right. Let's do the next one, which is the yellow one. No, the yellow one has different color as well, and it's very, very close to this color, so I think I'm just gonna use it again. What I'm gonna do, you need to post a new photo of your collection. You guys have ruined me, brought me to the dark side. Yes, the formulas are nice. Like, pretty much every Orly is a nice formula. I know, I'm so proud of us for bringing you to the dark side. Rhina used to use nail strips. Not that there's anything wrong with nail strips. It's just that polish is better in general. There may be some specific strips that are good. But in general, I like nail polish better. I kind of want to do a different blue, like a more steely blue. But, you know, I'm just going to do this one. Maybe for the next one, I'll do a brighter blue, because I feel like these two blues from the last two are the same. All right. This one is actually the one that's going to go on my pinky. We're doing the eyes. Got the eyes. And we're gonna do the hair again. I do want to see, though, the picture of your collection. Soon I want to do another room tour. I really want to get some artwork hung, though. What I would like to do. I've got so much stuff to do, but that's okay, though, because I have this next video coming out. Oh, I filled in the wrong part on this one, too. So I guess he's just got hair going down the whole side of his face. That's just the story we're sticking to. But yeah, I've got a few videos in the works. There we go. The hair on this stamp is so fun to color in. Can't really describe why. There we go. It's looking so beautiful. I haven't had a stamp work like this for me in a while. By the way, if anybody has more questions for the podcast, we are looking for more questions. A lot of the questions that are already in the Discord have been answered because we have 2 in the can. One coming out on Tuesday. So we've answered a lot of questions. Questions for the podcast, nail polish questions. You can ask them here, but you should resubmit them into the audience questions thread in the Discord, because we will forget. All right. So for the top, it's kind of the same color as it was. But what shall I do about that? Like, I do want to get like a lighter blue, I think, but maybe I'll just do 2 blue ones, and it's gonna be like 1 away. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. There we go. You can and you have. And let me tell you, not this episode, but the next one, you should consider listening to. There we go. Not smudging this, am I? I keep feeling like I'm smudging, but then I keep not smudging, so hopefully I'm doing something right. I just started like specifically doing stuff to not smudge, and it is smudging worse. And I'm like, well, that was a bad plan. All right, all right, all right. You gotta do his skin again. Wait, are you sick of how oversaturated the indie polish scene is with purple/pink/multi-chromes? There is a lot of teal to purple multi-chromes, because that is like the classic multi-chrome color. I'm not particularly sick of it, because like, when I think about it, so like, the Orly collection I just got didn't have any purples and didn't have any pinks, except it did have like a nude, which I guess you could count as a pink. The Kelly Marissa collection I just got has 1 purple in it, but that's it for the whole collection. Like, I don't know. I don't feel personally like I'm oversaturated with them. This is the lightest shade, so we're going to use my Vampire's Buff. It is Bowie. It is. We're doing him Marilyn Monroe style, from the famous stenciled picture of Marilyn Monroe that Andy Warhol made. Because Andy Warhol did art of the stuff that he loved. And I love David Bowie. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Anyone who's been here longer than like 5 minutes knows that I love Bowie. All right, here we go. I might just fully fix the hair on his face from the front. Okay. go. There we go. There we go. All right. And we have one more look to do. And I'm going to grab Orly Vintage because it's like a brighter pop of green for this last one. Wherever my Orly Vintage went, there it is. All right. Have you seen Michael C. Hall sing Bowie? He's pretty good. I have not. Hollow Taco released another purple. There's another in Sophia collection. That's true. That's true. TPU has a lot. The sparkly red from BCB Twilight collection is gorgeous, though, and I hear she's making a True Blood collection, which will definitely have one or more reds. That is so true. Some indies are doing reds. Yeah. I don't know, like, for me, I feel like it's very rare I see something new in general. I like how these two David Bowies are just, like, basically exactly the same. The two that I just did. Here we go. Here's our last one. So he's going to have vintage on his eyes. Yeah, I feel like Haunted History needs a few reds. I really do. All right. Let's... Was that your question for the podcast, though? All right. His hair, of course, is going to be yellow, but his outfit is like a bright blue. So, maybe we'll get Brittany. By the way, do your IRL friends and family, like, did people not in the nail space around you get really surprised when you remember the names of nail polishes? My sister's always surprised when I remember the names of nail polishes. Then again, my sister's never been as good at being obsessive about things as I am. I'm extremely obsessive. And she has never been quite as much of a knowledge seeker, although I cannot say that she's not a knowledge seeker. She absolutely is. Just not as much. You posted a question. Yes. I'm not sure they can actually make anything new unless some crazy pigment is created. Yes, same. They just have ways of cutting it differently, but they don't even have ways of cutting it differently. Like, people, you know, that they buy it from, the glitter companies. Let's see. If you were to release a polished plate collection based on a movie, what would it be and what would it look like? I have already answered that question, but Danny has not. So I can make another collection. And Danny can come up with her first movie-based collection. You're not as obsessed with the names of polishes and don't really talk about it with normals. That makes sense. That makes sense. My big thing is that when it always kind of annoys me, not because like I think people should be paying more attention or anything, like I'm not like usually annoyed with a person, but it makes me sad when I see that, like, when I see somebody wearing a polish and I ask them what polish it is out in the world and they don't know. That bums me out. Because I'm like, but I want to know. It's my right to know. It's not, but that's what I want to say. Although I was shopping the other day and the guy at the checkout was wearing nail polish and I asked him what he was wearing and he knew. I don't actually remember what he was wearing, but he was wearing 2 Sally Hansen polishes, one as a topper, and I was like, finally, some delicious fucking food. All right. Finishing up the hair. It's all going very smoothly. There you go. Posted, yes. You can at least tell me the brands. Most people go, ooh, love your nails, and walk away. It's very true, but I always want to know. I also just want to talk to people about it, but that's just like because I'm weird. I want to like talk to random strangers. I'm like, you in line there next to me at the grocery store. You're my new friend. And they're like, I did not agree to this. I'm like, too bad. No. Okay. I flipped over a David, but he's fine. He's safe. I saved him. There we go. All right. Let's look. You look so good. Yeah, you want to talk about your polish and the people you work at their nails done with gel. And I'm like, darn, yes. You also live in New York and it's considered rude to intrude on everyone's privacy since we have so little. That is fair. That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Okay, I'm going to look at Gidge's nails now. So cute. So cute. There we go. Very, very cute, Gidge. I love it. I love it. Your red on red tips. Okay, so his shirt, his hair needs a little bit more oomph. Just a tiny bit more oomph. Let's oomph up that hair. And I still have to do the white backs on all of these. I guess I'll do this. No, I'll do the shirt first. I'll do the shirt first. That's your left hand, so no Gidge pose. I didn't realize you only Gidge posed with your right hand, but that kind of makes sense because it's kind of hard to do. I haven't been able to very successfully Gidge pose. But I am always trying to do it with my left hand. Hi, Potch! Wait, what's the cursed pose? Oh, wait, is it? Hold on. I think I know the one you're talking about. Hold on, let me paint this while it's still wet. How are you doing, Potch? It's so good to see you. Let me give you a shout out in a second. Once I'm done using this blue here. We are doing Andy Warhol style David Bowies today. Because I got a pink polish called Warhol and I wanted to wear it. So I'm wearing it with this, god damn it. There we go. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Are you talking about when you say the cursed pose? Are you talking about this one? Is it this pose? This cursed nail pose? I can't do it. I can't do it with this hand unless it's dry. Yes, I can do that one. I can do it. It's so bad. I hate it. It makes your hand look like a foot. Like a folded over foot. I hate it. You love it. Do you do it though? You don't do it. I've never seen you do that one, but you should. It'd be funny if you did. It'd be really funny. All right. We got to get his face in there. We got to get his face. Whose is more cursed? Definitely Burrito Nails. The other one's way more cursed than yours. Yeah, Gidge's is just this. But Gidge does it better. Gidge is better at doing the Gidge pose. Gidge's is that. And I think that the other one is far more cursed. Because it just, like, some people can't even do that. And you're like, no! What color is this? This is my very first knockwurst. What color is the skin on? It's more brown. Did I? Oh, there. You pretzel my buttons. Right? Don't pretzel my buttons. Is the perfect tone for this one. You can't unsee folded over foot. Yeah, Gidges isn't cursed. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. We're just having a chill day. Friday was quite hype, though. I felt Friday was very hype. Today, I feel is very chill, which is really what I wanted for today. Because all I've wanted to do today has been watch YouTube and play Stardew Valley. One of these days, I gotta do an everything but nail stream because I have so much stuff I would like to show people. Like, I would like to show people my farm in Stardew Valley. But I don't want to make that a regular thing again. I really just want to stream nails. Back in the day, though, I streamed video games sometimes. Like, I started doing half and half, actually. But the thing is, I enjoy my, like, personal time when I play video games. I like to relax and play the video game and, like, have a good time. It's not that it's not a good time here. It's just that, like, when I'm doing nail art, like, it doesn't take every part of my brain. When I play a game, I feel like it kind of does. There we go. Oh, up by, like, his, like, temple. There. And down by his chin. I keep, like, not filling in the chin completely. Come on. There we go. I did it! I did it! Streams on Stardew. I want to because I made a really fun farm. A really fun farm. You can make video game stream a sub goal. Actually, that's a pretty good idea. You'd like to show people you playing Hollow Knight? No, I do not. I don't want to play Hollow Knight. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm sorry. I just don't want to. You know, my life's going pretty well without Hollow Knight. I don't want to jinx it now. No, I don't know. It just doesn't look like the kind of game I'd get into. I need to, by the way, I need to, like, do a little bit of fixing up David's face. Just a little bit. I think I'm just going to do it with the bottle brush. Yeah, that's okay. Did I wipe away? Oh no, that's just, like, naturally happened. Okay. And let me make sure that this one looks good too. It has a little bit at the bottom. You're my very first knockwurst, right? Honey, you are my very first knockwurst. Or are you? No, you're bossa nova me around is what that one is. Okay. Don't bossa nova me around, right? Or is this no, this is don't bossa nova me around. Unless I just did my favorite knockwurst or very first knockwurst twice. Okay. You gotta love OPI names. You gotta. You have to admit you don't like Hollow Knight. Hides from Gidge. Gidge is gonna find you, and Gidge is gonna kill you. That did kind of like... Oh, because it's a different color. Because it is a different color. I see. It's fine, though. That's totally fine. No one's going to notice that. No one's going to notice that except for y'all. All right. We've got to paint in the back. We've got to paint in the back of all of these now. So let's start here. What do you do in Hollow Knight? Given, like, pretty much any game, like, I don't know, like, I've watched Colette play it. Okay, there we go. But I don't really know, like, what it's about or why. Here we go. We're filling this in. I think I need to take one of my lint-free wipes and lint-free wipe this bottle. Is it just me, or do you all often just, like, start thinking Pokemon Go to the polls? I think about that, like, once a day, at least. At least once a day. I'm like, Pokemon Go to the poll! I'm just like, presidential candidates, why are you so cringe? It's because Hillary is coming down on us. You're absolutely right. I don't know. How many people have been, like, messaging Hillary, like, making Hurricane Hillary jokes? Is the question. Hillary Clinton and also Hillary from, frickin' Mediocre Manny's. I act as if Hillary from Mediocre Manny said Pokemon Go to the polls. You can get a clip of her doing that. I'm so sorry, Gidge. It's Metroidvania. There's platforming and bosses, and it's cute and you love it. I don't like platforming and bosses. I'm not really into that. That's the thing. I don't know what I like about in games. Like, I don't know how to describe the kind of games I like. I mean, one thing for me is that, like, I have a few, like, happy memories of playing games as a kid, like with my Sega Genesis. But I feel like a lot of people, they kind of had their kind of opinions about games and their video game taste is, like, a lot to do with Nintendo. And I only ever had one Nintendo system, and that system was the GameCube. And I only got it because this guy I liked was playing Harry Potter Quidditch on it. And I did get very good at Harry Potter Quidditch. If y'all remembered me telling you, I could play it and beat my friend Vanessa using my feet. But it also was not a game that was exclusive to the GameCube. All right, that needs to dry a little bit, and we're coming in with this one. There we go. You're more of an old school RPG or cozy game person. I'm like, yeah, I'm an RPG person. I don't know if I would say old school, but I like Dragon Age. I love a game with RPG elements. Like, I would say that nowadays, games with RPG elements, generally I do prefer. I love Subnautica, which wasn't really an RPG, but it still has, I don't know, something about it. It's still, it's kind of hilarious. Thank you. That I bought it just for that. Played a game that wasn't only for it, but got so good I could play with my feet. Let me tell you, that guy dated me so hard after that. That's a lie. I don't even know if he knows I got the game. I think I told him I got the game. I often wonder what he's doing now. The guy I got that game for. I suppose I could... Oh, you can't even see this. You will Instagram your manis and tag you. Thank you. Or are we talking to Gidge? I don't know. Later on, I think I got Eternal Darkness for that system. And that game, I didn't get too far in it because it freaked me out. Like, just the concepts of what that game could do freaked me out. There we go. Okay, acceptable, fine. You can live for now. Are you actually gonna wear only red for a month? Yeah, tag me too. No, you don't have to tag me, but you could. I don't care. Do what you want. I'm not paying attention. I'm just painting my David Bowie over here. Don't mind me. Just painting David. If Doomed was here, she would scold me for calling Jareth David Bowie. Because much like David S. Pumpkins, Jareth is his own thing. David S. Pumpkins is his own thing. And the skeletons are part of it. Y'all remember that, like, amazing David S. Pumpkins mani I did last year? I was so proud of that. Back my first time with, with lipstick nails. Let's see. Sorry, has a month to live unless you want to keep your nails red forever. You only promised a month. You're just like, you'll do your nails red forever? I should do more red nails. Red nails are always so striking and beautiful. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Because... Okay, I'm going to use Glistening Glow's base coat. Because it discolors less, and I find it still works quite well. It is a bit thick, though. And it is a little bubbly right now. Maybe right now isn't the best time to use it. But you know what? These other ones are actually warm tones, so I'm going to go over them with Orly Bonder. There you go. Can match T-Swizzle's red lips. Let me tell you, I often feel like T-Swizzle when I, like, paint my other hand, my short nails. Because there are so many T-Swift music videos where you see close-ups of her short nails. And so now I just consider, like, very well manicured short nails to be, like, a Taylor Swift thing. So now I live my best Taylor Swift on this hand only life. He does her own nails! Aww! I want to talk to her about that. Danny, let's get her on the podcast. I'm sure she's got time. This last David Bowie is going to be so tiny. It's just going to be like the littlest bit of his face. Just like the littlest bit. Okay. So. Is this done enough? I think it's done enough. Let's also clean up around the edges. There we go. Couldn't hurt to send an email. Very true. I know who I want on the podcast. And I keep wondering if it's time to send an email. Definitely not until this next episode is out. Okay. Okay. So. But there is a very, very, very extremely minor niche celebrity who does his nails. And I want to ask him on the podcast. I think he's just minor and niche enough. That he might come. All right. We have got Bowie #1. We're a little folded over. I might need to do a few touch-ups on his skin. But he's looking good. His eyeshadow be popping. What's happening? Question. When I get my cabochons, should I stream painting them? I feel like it's going to be boring. You could talk about stuff while you stream them. I think it's fun to stream swatching things. You know, just kind of like chill and chat and have a good time while you do it. All right. Let's get the next one on. The next one is one of these. It's the darker one. The darker one is this one. Are you dry? Yes, you're fully dry. You're so dry. So dry. Okay. Clean this up. Clean it up. I've done a cabochon painting stream. I'll probably do it again sometime. I just did it because, like, I was so behind on swatching. I'm pretty behind on swatching now, though. You'll be on my podcast, don't worry. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. You are my favorite minor celebrity who does their own nail. All right. Dang. This one looks quite good. Dang, they look so good. The more you know. That kid is my favorite minor celebrity who does their own nails. All right, this one is this one. Thank you, Lilu. Thank you. All right. Got this David Bowie. This David Bowie and this David Bowie and that David Bowie. Suddenly I'm thinking about something I want to do. I would like to get Intoxicated by David Bowie's Beautiful Present. Is what I would like to do. Why does he always get on there kind of like folded up on the sides? I don't like that. All right. Okay, and we have one more to go on my pinky. So it's going to be interesting to see how he works there. It might just... Actually? Okay. Wow. Wow! When am I gonna show Labyrinth again? I don't know. Honestly. I don't know. We have the time. I think I need to fix this because he's like off the side. So I think while we have the time, I'm gonna do that. It's just ahead. I know. Like, the thing is, it's fine. Like, it would be fine. That would be fine. It's just like, I need to put it more centered, you know? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The top of Jareth's hair is kind of Warholish. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. It does look like the 3 David Bowies and then like kind of like Andy Warhol with Bowie. I have decapitated David Bowie. You know, let me clean this up at least. Let me clean this up and see what it looks like a little cleaner. So when I clean it up a little bit, I just want to kind of replace him. You like him peeking up from the peeking. You leave it as intentional. The 4 David Bowies of the apocalypse. They do look so good. And you know what? They are... I am going to have to take a picture from this angle anyway. Because, like, you can't even... Like, my nails don't really go... He looks better from an angle. He looks good this way, obviously. He looks great this way. All right, I'll leave him. I'll leave him. You've convinced me. You've talked me into it. Okay, okay. Let's leave him. Let's leave him. All right, we gotta let that dry a little bit. So I'm gonna get a cleanup brush and I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup, but not too much. I want to get a layer of top coat on first. Lilu taught me that. To clean up after you put on a layer of top coat when you are dealing with stamping. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to slide a little bit of acetone down here to make sure we've melted everything together and it's sticking right. There we go. Stick it right. Stick it right. Oh, these are fantastic. I'm so excited. Good night, key to my heart. Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will probably do the other hand because it's only 6:03 and we've got time. So I'm going to let this dry and then we'll do the glitter grabber and then we'll do the top coat. On my other hand, I'm just going to use Color Club Warhol because it is so fucking gorgeous. I'm obsessed. I am so obsessed. All right. So happy with it. Okay. So I'm going to put on my Orly Breathable Protein Boost. I'm really excited about the prospect of like trying this for a while. So far, it's been an extremely good base coat. Like, I swear to God. So, Lacquered Dactyl's also been using this. And he says that his manis last with no chips for 3 days. But doing his work, which is being a zookeeper. A lot of manual labor. And his manis have been lasting until the next one. And it's been doing great. I think my nails look great. I haven't really experienced any staining with this. I haven't experienced really anything. And then Hillary says that it's really good for if you have flaking nails. And my nails, more than anything, flake. If, like, there's anything that my nails do that annoys me, it's flaking. So, good for me. It's good, it's good. By the way, Gidge, I'm working on one of my videos in my queue to have done is one about how I take pictures of my nails. You finished your mani and it's posted in the Discord. Yes. I still cannot believe that this hurricane is called Hurricane Hillary. I also can't believe it's a hurricane. A hurricane here in front of my salad? No, thank you. So cute, Danny. So cute. I'm gonna probably use a very similar stamp for Shark Week nails. Except for it's all gonna be red. Is that Beach Please? I bet you it is. Is it Beach Please? I have a Zoya called Zoya Brighton, and I bought it specifically for beach manis and then never used it. I swear to God, I had like 18 times that I could have done a beach mani with that, and then I didn't. And then I just didn't. I bought it and I never did it again. Beach Please plus Never Tied Down. Your favorite combo from this summer. I don't know if I have a favorite combo from this summer. Maybe DLT Baby and Having a Blast. Oh, speaking of Plus Life Lacquer, I want to let you guys know that on Tuesday the 29th, so that is a week from Tuesday, Summer is coming and doing a stream takeover and is going to tell me what to do with my nails. So that is our second stream takeover. It is going to be with Summer from Plus Life Lacquer, and I'm super excited. I already know the theme. And I am just so excited to share it with you. Thank you. Hi, Plants. Plants is butt. You're so right, kid. I went really fast today. I don't know why, but I was just like ready to go today. So I am doing my other hand with this new hot pink that I got from Color Club, Warhol. And on this hand are a bunch of Warholian David Bowies as the Goblin King. As I do. They came out so perfect. This is a stamp or a stamping plate from Sugar Bubbles. And they came out absolutely perfect. Like, I can't believe how good this came out. How's your day, Plants? How's everybody's weekend been? My weekend has been okay. We did finally figure out the air conditioning. And the reason it was fucked up, I mean, well, other than just like lack of communication, which was a huge problem. So the guy came and said that our like coolant was all charged and we were good to go. The thing is, we have an air conditioning for upstairs and an air conditioning for downstairs. And he looked in the wrong air conditioning. So that's what happened. That's why our air conditioning wasn't fixed after last time. Because he looked into the air conditioning that was working and was like, this is fine, it's working. I'm like, yeah, you're right, it is. It is fine, it is working. No thumb. No thumb. I guess I could do LO worm. I'm already working on this though. Where did I put? Thank you, Rhina. You hung out with your best friend for the first time in a few months. It was amazing. You're so happy she was able to visit. Yes, I'm so glad. I don't think I'm gonna do a thumb. I don't think I will. But you're going to be here for every single stage of the top coating process. So, I don't know. The only thing better than watching paint dry is watching clear paint dry. I've said it before. You found yourself in a surprise hurricane. I'm so sorry. I'm also in a somewhat surprise hurricane. We're having the same hurricane, right? So far, it's just pretty heavy rain, but not even as heavy as, like, it's been. So that's nice. Some sugar bubble images are so huge, need shrinking. I need one of those shrinking stampers. I've been wanting to get one, but last time I looked into it, they were sold out. Not the Maniology one, though, the Moyu one. Maniology one is only for, like, it's coming for me. Oh, and in the Pacific Ocean, they're called a typhoon. Why? Why are they different? There we go. One thing I didn't put in my video about doing your nails with shaky hands is the idea of moving your nail instead of the brush. And the fact that I did not include that haunts me. I'm like, I didn't include that. Now people who want to paint their nails will never be able to paint their nails. And it's all my fault. Ooh, I've decided. I know what I want to do. I know what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm really excited. I know exactly what I'm going to do. As long as those things are still around. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Hurricane Hillary. It's a hurricane name, yes. It's only on the other side of the Pacific. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, so we are going to take Plus Life Lacquer's software. And we are going to do the scariest part of this mani, which is floating. Because after singing the praises of smudge-free top coat for the longest ass time, excuse me, my random alarm for nothing is going to go off right now. I'm now all about that floating life. Hold on. I gotta press him down. Okay. All right. Not a single smudge on that one. This one has that hair problem. But I think I'm going to just let him live. Can he not be fuzzy? For a minute, not be fuzzy. Right? I can't believe I can do this now. Like, legit. Can't believe this is a skill I have learned. How is this possible? The answer is you just gotta be, like, really careful. Everybody in the pool, be really, really careful. We watched the trailer for Shark Pool the other day. You just gotta do it! Carefully. Oh man, the other day, Husbando and I were looking for actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf minis. And there's a few. Apparently he was a character that they added to Zombicide. I didn't know. Don't go in the pool. Don't go in the pool. There's a shark in it. Don't go in the pool. How many more people is this gonna kill? None. Just don't go in the pool. I do kind of wish that was a whole movie. We don't know if this is a shark. What are you, a marine biologist? You fucking love Cannibal Shia LaBeouf? Yes. One of the greatest pieces of art of our time. IMHO. Sorry, I'm like kind of off screen there. I am so satisfied with this. I was worried that my David Bowie Andy Warhol Manny was like not gonna be perfect, but it is. Even with his little head off the side. That's how I feel about all the horror movies in the 80s. Just fucking leave. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We can't. It's too hot outside. All right, one sec. What I'm gonna do, I am gonna use, I'm not gonna use, where is it? Did I put it? Okay, hold on. There are some polishes I want to use that I thought were out, but they are not out. No! 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 I totally fucked him up! No! It was the one that I had already fucked up. Let's see. You need an actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf Manny now? I think I can make that happen. It's this one. It's this one. I can't believe it. Can't believe I've done this. Because I'm not allowed to have a short stream. Gods conspire against me. Alright, alright. We're gonna redo him. Make him stronger. And rebuild him. I just wish that my other nail wasn't painted. I guess I can just grab like my scissors or something. Is that? There we go. We have the technology to mess up the nail on purpose to hang with us longer. I would too. That isn't what happened. But I would do that. I wonder if my Stardew is actually thought I almost messed another one up. And that would have been a tragedy because those ones turned out great. Okay. Well, let's work on this. I need to look for I'm looking for my hollow taco that I just bought. I thought, oh no, I did swatch them. So they're with the hollow tacos. I thought I hadn't swatched them yet. But no, they are with the hollow tacos. They are swatched. The $6 million nail. Exactly. I wish someone would rebuild this nail. It's like, it doesn't sit right. Right now, it's really well shaped, but like, It curls around the outside of my nail. Or my finger, rather. Not a normal nail. Alright. Now I remember where those new hollow tacos are. So, I will get to work on that. Now what I wanted to do is, this is such a hot pink, I thought I would put a blue shimmer on it. Because that's what I love most in the world. Is a blue shimmer. So let's do Warhol with a blue shimmer. Your nails are all deformed in one way or another, but as an ex-nail biter, they could be worse. I have seen some shit. I've seen some stuff from former nail biters or current nail biters. And yeah, you're lucky to get out of that situation with anything going for you. Because some people can really, really wreck them. My mom and my sister were both nail biters / are nail biters. And although I did occasionally bite my nails, and I do still occasionally chew on them. It's never really been a problem, per se. Mostly your C curves are off center. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Mine aren't perfect either. All right. I'm gonna do a coat of claim to fame. This is also very heavily used orally. Like, I always just go like, oh my god, can't you believe I have a fill line in this orally? But like, so many of my oralies have fill lines. It might be because, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but it might be because I paint my nails so often. And that my go-to brand for cremes is Orly. A surprise Pikachu face, exactly. Yeah, my big problems, like, my problems with my nails are that this one, like, wants to face that way, but it's pretty much fine. This one curves around. This side of my middle finger, like, flares out more than that side. That side, like, curls in more. And, I don't know, my thumb's just, like, not even, but whatever. They're not even, I'm just saying them. I don't know why I'm even pointing them out. They're not that big of a deal. They're not that big of a deal. Well, I was just about to start doing my hollow taco. Danny will probably be back before I'm done. My favorite thing in the world is a pink with a blue shimmer, and as soon as I put this blue shimmer on this, it really did just come to life. Something about a blue shimmer makes pinks look more pink to me. There's just something about it. And I feel like blue shimmer is like an iridescent blue shimmer is just the best shimmer. It just looks the best. I don't make the rules. It's so Barbie. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I need to hear more of in my life. I am a Barbie girl. I can't find my freaking plate. Not my Barbie one, but my other 90s toys plate, and I'm really upset about that. I like legit have no idea where it is. I'm sure it was not in my What's Up Nails bag, but I really want to find it. Because I was thinking about doing that today, because like when I think of like commercialistic stuff, a Barbie girl in the Ken world, you are so right and you should say it. But yeah, when I think of like materialistic things that I love, I really think about like 90s toys. Which is obvious as I have many of them and talk about them. My mom saw a psychic when I was a kid. And according to my mom, she was very good and actually like foresaw some stuff that like was going to happen / was able to pick up on. Oh no, I got some pink in this. No. No. Okay, there we go. I got it out. With chocolate. But the point is that this person said I was going to be very materialistic. And I've kind of always wondered if that's true. If I'm more materialistic than the average person. What's your take on it, everybody? I mean, I guess I'm not materialistic. I do collect physical objects. But she specifically said I would live a very materialistic life. Materialistic has a bad connotation, but I don't think it's a bad thing. The fact that you have a story behind all of your items, I love to share those stories, makes them a positive. I like to think that, but I know people have stories behind all of their objects, and I don't necessarily think that makes them good. Now, given like, you know, I am not the kind of person who holds on to stuff that I really, really don't need. Like, I enjoy giving stuff away. It is a balance. Everyone is materialistic, but you're not vapid. Thank you. Thank you. You call it supporting small businesses. I like the way you think, and I share the way you think, Painting Polish. Oh, by the way, speaking of supporting small businesses, BCB Lacquer was so grateful for all the support that she was shown when she was here on, was it Friday or was it Tuesday? It was Tuesday, wasn't it? On Tuesday. So thank you all so much for being so amazing and for always welcoming the brands that show up here and being so incredibly supportive. It's just really wonderful to see. So BCB didn't post the red black thermal yet. They must be so busy. They must be. For reals though. Okay, that's done. I guess it's time to restamp Bowie. Let's stamp the Bowie again. Where the fuck is the plate? You can't leave me alone for a minute, because I'm just gonna like lose the thing I was doing. Okay. So let's go. I kind of fucked up that corner, but it kind of doesn't matter. Let me, though, make sure that I've got an actual stamp that's ready to go. Because that will be really annoying if I don't. I've got to be so careful as I got both hands painted. This is not ideal. I don't know if y'all ever seen that, like, viral image that this guy was like, a buffoon stole my bassoon. This is inconvenient. Like, yeah, you tell him. This is not coming out the way I want. And yet it came out quite good, but not perfect. And I know that this stamp has a possibility of coming out perfect. So let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay. because I'm doing it at like the wrong angle. Let's take my tweezers. Get a cotton ball. First off, I'm going to take this nail polish off the back of my hand. Because it's annoying me. Wait, what? What is the word for caring about dogs more than people? It's called being normal, Danny. Not a lot of things make me think of Frozen, but that statement you just made me think of the reindeers are better than people song. All right. So, come on. Get off. Get clean. All right. We got it clean. We're gonna go in again. I'm not using the same scraper I was using, which might be a problem. So let's... Damn, that didn't come out at all. Okay. Why is this so hard? Okay. Because I don't have two hands. I don't have any hands to really fully work with. Okay, hold on. I'm going to use my tweezers to be my other hands. And remove this. Okay. All right. That's step number one. Step number one was that. Okay. Windcook, I don't trust you. This is not gel. This is not gel. What's happening? What are we up to? You really want to learn how to use stamps. We're using stamps. I fucked up my pinky. So I'm redoing it right now. This is a sugar bubble stamping plate. Right now I only like... I'm having issues right now. I have many an issue. Oh my god, he's just not working. Okay. I might need to risk my life to get this to work. Can you use regular polish on top of the gel? Yeah, gel's extremely hard to stamp with. And yeah, you can absolutely do that. Yeah, Starry is a great person to ask because Starry works with gel and Starry is becoming an actual nail tech. So Starry is a great person to ask about this. But there is another person here called, not here in this chat right now that I'm aware of, but on Twitch, called Unique Nails by Bree. And she stamps on top of gel all the time. And she says that if it's just one layer of stamping, that you can just like immediately go and cure a top coat on top of it. Your mileage may vary, but that is what she does. All right. Get all up in there, black polish. I think it's honestly the scraper I'm using. If it's anything. Damn it. He has been coming out perfectly until right now. I swear to God. You don't need to swear to God y'all were here. I'm going to move to a different stamper. Let me just actually get that scrape. Or wait, is there another one? Yes, I have an identical one right here. Okay. Let's get in there. Oh yeah, thank you for the Discord. Yeah. Oh, you're a licensed cosmetologist. You do hair, nails, and makeup, but you're always learning. Yeah, we're so happy to have you here. Sorry if I'm a bit distracted, but obviously everybody here is super friendly. I just didn't want to have to be doing this at the end of my stream because I was already done. And yet here I am. I'm not friendly. Okay, everybody but Gidge is friendly. Gidge is unfriendly. One of the problems I'm having is that I'm like not putting this at the right angle. All right. Shit, and this is like stuck. Having one hand not painted while you're stamping is a virtue. Do it that way. Okay, one more try. The problem, one of the big problems is that like I just used a sticky polish by She Modern, but for some reason it never like shows up the way I want. Okay, all right. Steph. Figure this out. I don't need the entirety of the Bowie to be perfect. Because this is just for the pinky. If this doesn't work, I'm going to put a top coat on my right hand. And regroup myself. Why was he perfect before? Gidge is never what everyone says they are. It's so true. Permanent opposite day. All right, I'm gonna put on some quick dry top coat on my right hand so that I at least feel like it's a little more protected. And then we're gonna finish this. And I'm gonna finish what I started. Yeah, I use almost exclusively lacquer. Sometimes I use acrylic paint. But frankly, for almost every purpose, I prefer lacquer. I'm sure that if I got some good painting gels, I would like those, but I don't have them. So I don't know. All right. Even though it is annoying to have to wait for everything to dry, I find it equally annoying to have to like put things under a lamp every time I want to change what I'm doing. So it's okay. All right. What? We tolerate you. Yes. What's happening? What is happening here? What? Is it bingo time? Bingo is on the 27th. So no. Right? Today's the 20th. Wait, so today's Sunday. Today's the 20th. Next week is... No, Danny. It's next Sunday. Bingo is next Sunday. Bingo's next Sunday. Usually, Doomed can watch it with you after work. Oh my god. This hand doesn't matter as much. My left hand. It's gonna buff that out. It'll be fine. But yes, it sounds like there will be a replay after. I wish you could be there for bingo. And I wish I wasn't so tired after bingo that I could watch it with you. I am always so tired after bingo. It's like somehow the most tiring night of the month, even though physically I do much less than every other stream of the month. Push stream later. Brain too small! I know, Danny, I know. We cannot push that stream any later. It used to be later. But Danny and I can't do that. Unfortunately. All right, I'm gonna go in with my big ol' clear jelly stamper. So we're going in with my big ol' clear jelly stamper. I'm coming in, I'm gonna give myself room. I'm gonna make room for myself on my table. Everything is much better laid out, except for my stamper is still like buried, or my scraper rather is still like buried. Fucking A. That's not gonna come out. There's no way that's coming out. I was wrong. I was wrong, and I'm very glad that I was wrong, because I was so fucking done. I don't usually lose it, but when I do lose it, it's like this. I don't always lose it. But when I do, I prefer to lose it over David Bowie. It's still not absolutely perfect, but it's perfect enough. The other ones, like, weren't even picking up. And also, like, his face is not even going to be fully realized. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay. While that... Well, actually, no. I'm going to let that sit for a second. That's got to dry for a second. So we finally got this picked up. That's the first time I've had trouble with this stamp all night. And it's probably just because my hands are fucked up. Or not fucked up, but covered in paint. All right. What are people talking about? Okay. All right, everyone was just talking about stamping. Let's see. Should I buy the bullet and get the black and white stamping polish? I would. I absolutely would, Gidge. Honestly, the only thing you really need is black and white stamping polish. I've never been happy with the performance. Okay, not never, but I've so rarely been happy with the performance of a polish that is not black or white stamping polish. I mean, metallics, those actually work pretty well. But, like, as far as colors go, you really only need black and white. I wish I could get that thing that Wendy was showing us how to do, where you, like, pick up an image and back it in white with dual processing. I wish I could figure out how to do that. Like, I know the process. But every time you go into stamping at all, it's different, so it's really hard. All right, so this one is the yellow one. The yellow one has blue eyeshadow. Let's go in with the blue eyeshadow. So, wait, they're specific just this technique. The Freemaneology set is great, Gidge, but it usually doesn't come with both black and white. And they're also small bottles. So, you know, even if you liked it, like, it wouldn't be enough. Stamping is just, like, kind of a wibbly wobbly kind of technique, to be honest. Depending on the stamping plate, like, depending on the image you're picking up, different stampers and different scrapers are good. It's really all about trial and error. Like, the one thing, like, the only general, like, technique guidance I can think of for stamping is, well, one thing to not clean your stamper with acetone. Like this part. Don't clean this with acetone. So that's the first one. The second one is not to push too hard on the stamper when you're picking up the image. That usually does not help. I wish his nose was like more noticeable, but it's not. And we're gonna move on with our lives. We can't be here all day. And then if you're gonna do reverse stamping, you've just gotta let it, like, just make sure you let it dry enough. Yeah, it's mostly don't press too hard, don't scrape too hard, don't do anything too hard. Other than that, though, it really is kind of a thing that you have to do. With your own two hands. To really get the experience of. I'm like painting all of his hair, even though I know for a fact that most of it's not gonna show. You have better luck with a rubber stamper. Yeah, rubber stampers that you can't see through absolutely pick up better. They absolutely do. But you can't see through them. I've actually never tried a rubber stamper. Only the silicone ones. I know that like a few of the stockist websites have it. Actually, I think that MoU might even have one. Not MoU. Aniology. But I've never actually tried those. Oh, the other thing for stamping is working fast. Like right now I can work at my own pace because I'm going to be using a sticky base coat to get this to stick to my nail. So I don't need to go so fast. But when you're getting it on a stamper, every second counts. Every single second counts when you're getting an image on a stamper. Because if you wait just a second too long, it will get fucked. Okay, we need my vampire is buff. There we go. Don't touch drying polish when reverse stamping or you might pull up everything. Absolutely. That's a mistake I've made too many times. I think that's all of us. All of us are guilty. None of us are free from sin. All right, and then this has this color of shirts. So let's get that color for the shirt. Go. Our David Bowie shirt color. Fuck. Fudge that a bit in there. Okay. That's okay. I can fix it. I need to fill up my acetone. I just filled up my acetone the other day. My acetone is such a slut. I'm probably not even going to be showing this part of him, so I shouldn't be worrying so much. And yet, here I am worrying. There we go. All right, his shirt looks fine. His shirt looks fine. Here we go. And now his face. We're going in with my Vampire is Buff, which is this one. Always makes me think of Emmett from Twilight. Every time. Pink purple one I did was a few that worked with the Jelly Stamper. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, especially when you're learning to stamp. I think stamping polish is super essential. But when I started stamping, I only had shitty stuff that I got from Amazon. Fuck, I didn't even try to color in that hair strand. Oh well. I'll do it over it after I stamp. Alright. Am I fucking up his face? Trying to float this over his face. It looks kind of smudged on the back, but it doesn't look smudged on the front, so I guess we're good. Let's let that dry for a second. And we're going to go in with white on the back, obviously. We've been doing that. So make sure that his hairline is like fully filled in. Because the chin line and the hairline, those are the two big things. The BF got you plates from Amazon. The plates on Amazon are usually pretty okay, but I was using a scraper. And I mean, scrapers are okay, but like I was using stampers from Amazon and not stamping polish. And then once I got stamping polish from Amazon, it was fine. Let's see. Ooh, leave the sticky layer on the gel and don't remove it. That's genius, Starry. That is fucking genius. That is so nice of him. He's a butthead for getting you thing. Butts are good. It's true. Oh, fine. Fine, fine. Be that way. Be that way. All right. Okay, I think it's about the time where I can actually put top coat on the rest of my nails. Let me make sure all of these polishes are closed now. My right hand is all top coated. We're good there. That still needs like a minute. So I'm going to get my Glisten and Glow. By the way, Glisten and Glow is $5 right now. A bottle of Glisten and Glow top coat is $5 on the website. No code needed. But you can use the code STEPH10. And if somebody could redeem !glisten, go there, use code STEPH10. You'll get it for an extra 10% off. Thank you, Danny. The best top coat ever made. I love it. It is essential to me. So glassy, so glossy. And so well priced. There we go. Gag. I know. I'm so sorry. You got 2 free kits. You had 2 addresses. I love it. Oh my god. Okay. We can do the back of this now. There we go. I'm so excited because this weekend we're doing The Emperor's New Groove for movie night. But next week, we're watching Suspiria. And I have been waiting to share Suspiria with you all. It is so fucking good. By the way, the wind is picking up. All right. That's got to dry. So we're going to put on the sticky base. I use Orly Bonder base coat as my sticky base. And now I know about not removing the inhibition layer on gel. I'm so amused by that. All right. Painted. It's painted. And now we wait. I cannot believe I fucked up that David. After I learned to love him. After I learned to love that one, I fucked it up. I can't believe I've done this. Oh my god, Danny. I was watching The Boy last night or 2 nights ago. And Brahms's mother literally says, I can't believe you've done this. And I don't know how I never noticed that before. Of course, again. There will never be a time I don't watch The Boy again. Even from Beyond the Grave, you better bet. Haunting someone's house, I'm just gonna put on The Boy. They'll be like telling the story and they'll be like, oh my god, it was so terrifying. We aren't even subscribed to Netflix, and yet Netflix was open and it was playing The Boy. Kids, do you not know The Boy? We only talk about it all the time. With my Brahmsy, okay, he's under some stuff in my nails. That horror movie that's not really a horror movie, but also I'm obsessed with. I'm not going to go into it right now. I'm not going to stamp this yet either. I just had like the most like terrifying moment. I was like, why is this David Bowie face facing a different direction than the other ones? And I was just wrong. He's just not. I don't know. I'm just panicking. Yo, listen to the TLL episode. All of them. Yes, absolutely. Do that. It's a movie about a chick who goes to babysit a child in Britain and finds out the child is a doll. And chaos and horror ensues. People call it a horror movie. I call it a dodgeball cannon. Well, there he is again. I even tried to place him looking forward more. And I guess I did place him looking forward a little more, but it didn't help. It did not help. All right. Well, there he is. There he is. Let's get him cleaned up. Let's get you cleaned up, little David Bowie. I would like a stamp of him as like Ziggy Stardust. I think that'd be very cool to have. You believe you worked through your issues enough to watch The Boy the next time you do a group watch. I'm excited. I've been considering doing a group watch, like, I don't know. I consider doing a group watch constantly, to be honest. I just don't know where I'd want to put him. Like, what month, or if I just want to do a random extra day. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup on this David Bowie before I put top coat on, because I'm going to have to wait to top coat him for a little bit. What time is it? It is exactly 7. So we're going to be ending the stream pretty soon. All my other Bowies are done. Lone Bowie. All because I forgot I had already swatched those hollow tacos. There we go. There we go. Clean them up on the side. There we go. Hell yeah. They're back. They're back. A day you're not working, I'll be angry. Yes, I will absolutely watch it when you're not working. We will make it a whole ass deal, okay? All right. Dari blow, exactly. Okay, all right. Everybody, let's find somebody to raid to. Thank you all for hanging out with me today on this nice chill stream. Except for the part where I was absolutely not chill at all. We are going to raid just, we're gonna raid, let's see. Let's raid Marine Mammals Rescue. It is opening up right now. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for coming. I will be back on Tuesday. We should have a new episode of the podcast out on Tuesday. It's available wherever fine podcasts are sold. And then, or not even sold, just distributed. And then I'll be working on a new video, and it's going to be really exciting. All right, you're welcome. What else? I don't know. I love you all. Have a great night. Thank you so much. And stay lacquered. And these otters are so freaking cute. You won't even believe. Thank you. Thank you. There'll be a post of this in the Discord, so check them out there. Yeah, stay lacquered. Good night. Thank you.